product, yeah. Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. Na SOS.
We are committed to elaborating and enforcing standards to improving life and businesses. Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Malam Farouk Salim, assures Nigerians as local producers of lubricants donate vehicles to the Standards Organization of Nigeria. It's Standard and You reaching you on this station courtesy of the most responsive regulatory agency in the country, Standards Organization of Nigeria. Ifenyua Okonkwo is my name. Do not go anywhere because I'll be back shortly.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
These are substandard products. They are dangerous to human lives and have negative effects on the nation's economy. We work round the clock in search of these products, and wherever we find them, we destroy them. We are committed to the war against substandard and fake products. We are the Standards Organization of Nigeria. Join us on Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety.
A warm welcome to Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. We will continue to appreciate the good job you are doing to enable the Standards Organization of Nigeria succeed in its fight against substandard products in the country. Members of the Lubricant Producers Association of Nigeria gave this assurance when they presented 3 utility vehicles to the Standards Organization of Nigeria in Abuja. The report.
Standards elaboration and enforcement is no doubt an uphill responsibility that the Standards Organization of Nigeria has performed for decades. To succeed on its primary assignment, the agency has invested huge sums of money on developing quality infrastructure, sensitization and enforcement to keep our country free from substandard products. Although the agency has recorded giant strides in its war against substandard products, given the limited resources at its disposal, a lot more can still be achieved with the support from stakeholders, as explained by the SON boss, Malam Farouk Salim.
I've been here now 2 budgets, a year and a half now. I was only able to buy 8 Hiluxes for 45 offices in 2 years. I'm able to buy only 4 buses to help them go for their inspections. So we are dying from both ends. We're not asking for individuals to be taken care of or individuals to get training. You ask us what we need. We have buildings that are practically collapsing. You go to our Otta office on your way to Agbara Estate, you see that the building is practically collapsing.
The latest of such support was from Lubricant Producers Association of Nigeria, who donated 3 brand new Hilux vehicles to the Standards Organization of Nigeria. They told DGSON that they were satisfied with the agency's efforts to rid the nation of substandard lubricant over the years. According to the local manufacturers, SON's efforts in providing technical support to their businesses through regular factory inspection and destruction of substandard lubricant has not only built consumers' confidence on their brands, but helped their businesses grow with significant improvement on their bottom lines.
We work hand to hand with Standard Organization of Nigeria, and during the Malam Farouk time, our relationship has improved very, very cordial, and is giving us support in such a way that the market is being sanitized, and for every angle that we complain about, standard of the product, he's capable of giving his own contribution to see that the industry is working well, and we produce the best lubricant in Nigeria, which is better quality than that they are bringing from Dubai and China. So we come to extend a good relationship and also to show our gesture to the standard organization through the Director General. Just on our own, without any request from standard organization, we feel and we make it that we are coming to see and exchange ideas, and also to make a presentation of 3 standard vehicles, Ford Rangers, that we bought to support the organization.
When you people are pushing us to do the right thing, we think you people are punishing us without knowing that you people are showing us the right way to do things. Like he said, it's because we're strong and follow you people instruction. That's why we can boast that our product is better than the one that producing in Dubai.
Obviously elated Director General thanked the association for the gesture, describing it as one that will boost the morale of officials of SON. He said the donation of vehicles to the agency is a call to do more.
If all the industries in Nigeria will contribute to us and take us as partners, and also behave as partners, all we want is support from leadership, from our organization, from the government, from the community. Let's focus on the industry.
Sure.
Let's worry about who will take care of our industry, who will protect our industry. If I don't protect the lubricant industry, who will? You have no idea that these 3 vehicles you are giving us, you will be surprised that one day when you call us for enforcement, it's the same vehicles that you see. Please increase your activity. Whenever you find something, it doesn't matter how small it is. We have 48 offices. If your factory is in Nehru, next door, we have a director. The whole director is there. If the one is in Sokoto, we have a state coordinator. Anywhere in Nigeria you go, there is an office. Work with us and make sure that any information you have is not too small. We'll continue to work on these people because they are the enemies of Nigeria. They are worse than bandits. They are worse than separationists. These are people that we should, in the real world, not only prosecute them, but make sure we lock them off for life because they are enemies of progress.
He assured stakeholders of more successes, adding that the Standards Organization of Nigeria will continue to explore measures to clean up our markets. The SON boss also received officials of Nigerian Bottling Company in his office in Abuja, who donated laptop computers to the SON. They told the DG SON that they were impressed with the good job SON is doing in the country. While saluting the courage of officials of SON in risking it all to uncovering unscrupulous importers and dealers on substandard products, they pledged their continued support to SON.
We are here to donate some laptops to the SON to support you in doing the great job you are already doing. And we hope that even though we don't have many here, but the little we have, we hope you should be able to support in assisting you do your job and do it better. And we hope that this is the beginning of more good things to come through this partnership. So please accept it on behalf of the Managing Director and the management and staff of Nigerian Bottling Company.
The Chief Executive of the Standards Organization of Nigeria thanked Nigerian Bottling Company for the confidence reposed on SON and assured his guests of more milestones in the agency's war against substandard products in Nigeria.
I do know that in one of the cases against you here in Abuja, we are practically on the same side. But I'm speaking to you, who adopted the same position to ensure that the matter that was brought before you was not decided against you. So silently, we've been a partner, the NBC. The donation today is welcome. When I first saw it and you mentioned birthday, I thought Mama Dami was going to have a birthday here. However, I don't want to sound like Oliver Twist, but before the meeting I inquired whether NBC is patronizing our certification programs.
In another development, Some operators of medium, small and micro enterprises paid a courtesy visit to Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria in Abuja. They told the DG that they were in his office to thank the agency for its support to their businesses through the years and pledged their continued support to SON. Malam Farouk Salim thanked the entrepreneurs for their role in Nigeria's economic development and reassured them of SON's commitment to growing their businesses.
We are always happy to meet associations or forums that represent medium, small scale and medium industries, because most countries develop through those industries. Big industries are very good, but most countries, the economy rely on small scale and medium scale industries. And Standards Organization of Nigeria, part of our responsibility is to work with you and the industry to make sure that your products, the companies survive and profit because it's good for the country. Our organization, the head of the small scale enterprise, we contribute a lot to the small scale industries in trying to standardize their products, to label it, to pack it, because with this African free trade, the competition is getting bigger and more sophisticated. You may have a product that is high quality, but if you don't package it properly, it will not be bought because there are other products out there that are well packaged. Also, for the survival of the industry, they should have the ability to sell their products across border, especially now the borders are open. So if these products are not properly certified and labeled and packaged properly, they will not be allowed to go to other countries. This is the modern way of trade barriers. So also in that aspect, our organization has special discounts for small scale industries where we charge as little as possible to make sure that whatever things they need, certification-wise, analysis, and all that stuff is done so easy for them so that they can do their business without any hindrance.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
I'm here, I want to work. I want to protect our industry. I want to make sure people are employed. I want to make sure bandits don't have people taking over our country because the people don't have jobs. I want to make sure our schools are working because the government is collecting taxes and paying for schools and building roads and building railways. This is what I'm here for.
Join us on Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety.
You're watching Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. 4 directors of the Standards Organization of Nigeria have bowed out of service, having attained the retirement age of 60. At a reception in their honor, the Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Malam Farouk Salim, describes the directors as valuable resource that contributed to the growth of the agency.
The human resource is the most valuable asset of any organization, which is why every responsive and serious organization like the Standards Organization of Nigeria commit millions to develop its human capital. Training and retraining of staff across board is a priority for the Director General of the agency, Malam Farouk Salim. So important is human resource development that the DG takes pride in exposing staff of the agency to new trends on the job, especially the junior staff who hold the future of the organization. This is so that the agency is able to bridge the knowledge gap when senior officers with immense experience and expertise retire from service. The latest of such retirees from the organization are Mr. Daudu Yakubu, Mr. Bola Fashino, Charles Emeka Nwagbara, and Alhaji Ibrahim Abdullahi.
Former Director of Operations, Acting Director of Operations, Dauda, former Director of Standards, was always an interesting person to work with. Very gentle, very calm, very quiet, but very firm. I'm glad we work together. And I'm hoping that the usual thing, hopefully we'll get opportunity to work together in the future. My brother from Kano, Ibrahim, had occasions to work with him. He's a gentleman of the first order, very appreciative person. My last encounter with him, something happened. It happened to him, but he's apologizing to me. Like this, I'm supposed to be saying, I'm sorry, but he's saying, sir, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. I disappoint you. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. So the level of integrity and humility is not always seen in too many people. Abdullah Ibrahim is an epitome of integrity and humility. Well, Bola is Bola. Everybody knows him. He's our utility person. He's our go-to guy. He's our number 9 if we want to attack somebody. And he's our number 2 if we want to defend. A goalkeeper when we need one. Secretary, teacher, somebody who edits. Most of all, he's like an archivist of the organization. For the young people who don't know what an archivist is, it's like the hard drive of the organization. When you want something, he will say, the papers are there. I'll find them for you, sir. I'll bring them to you. And I'll get old photocopies, some of them clear, some of them not clear, but I will get something.
These officers have contributed immensely in various capacities to the growth of the Standards Organization of Nigeria. According to the Director General of the SON, the knowledge and expertise these officers brought to bear in the organization has helped tremendously to reposition the agency.
It's difficult for me to say goodbye to most of these people because I feel with their experience, it's very foolish of us to assume they will be gone for a long time. I'm working on trying to get them back here in one way or the other. I'm taking my time because these are very strong, smart personalities. If you make them senior cleaners in the DG's office, they will cover everybody else. So I can't have them as advisors here until I'm sure my directors are ready, so that they will not overshadow them and they will not stymie their development. But I assure you, we have room and we're working on it for them.
While congratulating the directors, he charged those in service to emulate the good job of the retired officers and remain dedicated to their duties. For the retirees, they recalled with nostalgia their experiences on the job and expressed gratitude to the SON for the opportunity to contribute their quota towards developing a prosperous organization and the country at large.
By the grace of God, I joined the SON as a youth in my mid-20s, and today, after 30 years, precisely 33 years of service, I feel really honored to have served here. But the first thing I want to appreciate is that anywhere you are privileged to work, put some commitment. Be diligent in your work. Do it because of God. Do it because of this humanity. Because at the end of the day, SON, the motto is improving life through standards. I was able to, with the help of my colleagues, as a project officer, I wrote some standards. So if you go to the pantheon of those that wrote their standards in SON, I'm honored to be one of them. I rose to become a director of operations, first in the southeast, secondly in the north central of Nigeria, and of course retired as the regional director for South-South. So my impact is contributing to make SON improve life through standardization.
I feel loved because when you retire and then the people call you back and celebrate you, it is a wonderful experience. A wonderful experience in the sense that not everybody gets opportunity to be called back to be celebrated. For me to be called back, it means I mean so much to them, like they mean so much to them, because we have gone through it, and they have so many people have also gone through it. after about 25 years in service, and then we're working with so many people, and this time around they feel, because many of us who have retired previously have not had the opportunity to be called back to be celebrated like we have done here.
First, I will thank the DG, Son Management, and all the staff of SON for this singular act, bringing together all the retirees. It's a very good innovation, making Son as a family. We feel more delighted and being celebrated by him and the entire Son family. It's a fate that is first of its kind in SON. So we are greatly indebted to him and the Son management and Son staff.
For the ones coming behind, I want to tell them that as much as possible, don't dodge assignments. Don't run away from challenges, because facing difficult times can only help to mold you, give you lessons and make you stronger for the future. For me, I have no doubt in the fact that SON today will be far, far better tomorrow, because at the time I joined in year 2000, it was an SON that was not anything close to what it is today. So for me, as a person, I'm proud of what SON is today. And sincerely, I feel that if I come back in the next 10 years, it will be a far better SON that we will meet.
High point of the event was the presentation of awards to the former directors.
Look behind me. All this one now wire, where we cease from there. See, as them plenty there. Iron 9 they put inside. Maybe some people have saying their money for time and now they take build house. You can't use this kind of wire. I can't burn and down. What do you get again? So when we see people with this kind of thing, that they tell us to, we will go catch them.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
It's a must-have appliance in every home, workplace, or building. Hanging on the ceiling, attached to the wall, placed on a table, or standing on the floor. This cooling device consists of a rotating arrangement of blades which act on air and produce cool breeze. You already know it's the fan. My name is Alimot Osifo, and I'm pleased to tell you I'll be sharing 5 standard tips on electric fan. But wait, every day Nigerians buy and use thousands of products at home, work, and on the go. Consumers expect that these goods will satisfy their needs. But did you know? Consumer satisfaction and protection is a collective responsibility. It demands input from not just the manufacturer, importer, and government, but also you, the consumer. Producing safe and quality products is one of the manufacturer's responsibilities to consumers. The importer has the responsibility to ensure foreign products conform with standards. For the Standards Organization of Nigeria, our primary responsibility is to ensure that locally manufactured products in Nigeria give the required satisfaction to consumers through compliance to standards and ensure goods imported into the country meet the minimum requirements of Nigerian industrial standards. What about you, the consumer? Do you know your rights? Do you verify expiry dates before purchasing? Do you read contents of goods warranty card? Do you check for product certification marks? Do you read and follow safety instructions? Do you use products appropriately? Do you speak up by reporting cases of fake and substandard products to the Standards Organization of Nigeria? If your answers to these questions are positive, good for you. Otherwise, you are neglecting your consumer responsibility. No doubt, all hands must be on deck to fight against fake and substandard products in Nigeria. You have a role to play. Now to 5 standard tips on electric fan. Buy fans tested and approved by the Standards Organization of Nigeria from reputable stores. Read and follow manufacturer instructions when installing fans or hire a professional to install. Never use your hand to stop fan blades. Let it come to rest on its own when power is off. Clean your fan regularly to ensure the blades are free of dust and dirt buildup for better cooling. Inspect your fan frequently, and when you notice burns, broken plugs, loose connection, or unusual noises, turn off and contact a technician. There you have it, 5 standard tips on electric fan. And that concludes this week's episode of your favorite public sensitization program, Standard and You. Do you have a question, complaint, or suggestion? You can send in your messages with your full name and location to the number 0705-972-4455. Catch up with missed episodes online at youtube.com/Standard and You. As always, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Why you dey buy fake product, Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.